Hello. I was just about to post my prediction and breakdown for Dos Anjos versus Fiziev, and I will after this, but news just popped up. Darren Till is out of his fight, versus Jack Hermansson. Darren Till is out of his fight versus Jack Hermansson, which is big news here. I'll go to Darren Till right now. Yeah, Darren Till is reportedly out of his fight and officially out of his fight and matchup against Jack Hermansson. And this is really sad news and really annoying news. But Chris Curtis saves the day and steps in. Really interesting news here. Darren Till out of his matchup. And this is crazy news. Darren Till, once again, just pulls out of this fight. Pulled out due to Till injury. This is pretty bad, man. Till injury, pulled out of this one. Pulled out against Derek Brunson. Had it about rescheduled. He pulled out against Vittori. He pulled out against again against Hermansson, and I think he pulled out against Whitaker, but I think that was rescheduled again. What is happening? What is really happening with Darren Till? This is really interesting. What is happening with Darren Till, though? I just want to talk about this. This is really annoying news, if I'm honest with you. Really annoying news that we're in here for. What is this, man? What is Till doing? What is he doing? I'm not going to base this all on Till. I'm going to post it. I'm going to make it more about Curtis Hermansson. It's a great matchup. But I'm going to talk about Till a little bit first here. Darren Till, what are you doing? You pulled out of this fight against Jack Hermansson. One great fight as well. This kind of lowers UFC London a little bit. Because, although Chris Curtis is good, Darren Till as the co-main event with Aspinall ahead of him was very good. I know Till was coming off a loss, but it's still very good. But this kind of lowers it. Which one's better at UFC London, Chris Curtis or Darren Till? You kind of know the answer to that. Darren Till, of course. But the card is still good. You got Jack Hermansson, you got Curtis Blades, Tom Aspinall. Great main event. Co-main event, Jack Hermansson, Chris Curtis. People are saying Paddy Pimblett co-main event. Don't rush him. Don't just put him to the co-main event just like that. I know he's a big name, but just put him where he is. And, and then that is the future fight. Paddy Pimblett, Jordan Levitt, and Nikita Krylov versus Alexander Gustafsson. That's still a good card. Molly McCann versus Hannah Goldie. And the main card opener, Paul Craig versus Volkan Ozdemir. That's a really good card. Great prelims as well. Wood, Rosa, Makayev, Johnson, Amir Khani, Pierce. It's a good card. Hadzovic, Takagi. It's a really good card still. And those 3 fights other there as well. Very good card. Just what is Darren Till doing? What is he doing? Why is he pulled out again, man? It's very annoying. This was a very good matchup for him. I actually thought he could have maybe won this fight. It was a perfect fight that we wanted to see, but he pulls out. His career's still on the line. He lost to Brunson, who just lost to Kennier, who just lost to Adesanya. This is not good for Darren Till. Brunson ruined him. A close fight against Whitaker, not a bad loss. And, of course, he lost to Masvidal and Woodley, but that's not bad. He beat Gastelum clear there as well. I just don't know what he's doing with himself, man. Really annoying from Till. I know I hear people saying memes in the comment sections. Maybe he was just jealous Hermansson was training with Chimaev, which was really funny, and then he pulled out of the fight. But, man, Till, what is he doing, though, man? What is he doing? I'm not even kidding here. What is he doing with himself? What is he doing? He pulled out of this fight and the 4 other fights. Well, the Whitaker and Brunson one were rescheduled, but against Vittori and Hermansson, pulled out against Hermansson twice now. Till this is so disappointing, man, because like this is really disappointing because he probably would have won this fight. And now he's probably gonna get fed to a contender. And as always, I'm gonna go to the UFC website. Oh, it's already on the middleweight division. It's already on the middleweight division. But number 9, Andre Muniz is right under him. Right there, behind him. You know, right behind him. Amavov, Duplessis are coming up now. Like, these guys are starting to come. You know, starting to come up. Would have been a perfect fight. Sucks for Darren Till, of course. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be next for him. I guess Uriah Hall, they still have beef, you know. Both coming off 2 losses now. Hall coming off losses to Strickland and Muniz. And then, I mean, don't do this now. Don't just reschedule it. I don't know what the injury of Darren Till was, but do it in, like, October, November-ish area. End of October, early November. But do that. Both come off losses. Hall lost to Strickland and Muniz. Darren Till lost to Whitaker and Brunson. Do that, I guess. That would be good. And then do... I want to see Muniz versus Brunson. That's what I want to see. Muniz called him out. Maybe you can do Till versus Strickland, but I don't know why Strickland would look back at that. He probably would lose to Till. Actually, he probably would beat Till. Actually, he'd probably lose. Now that Strickland's been shinned. Yeah, he probably would lose. Probably would lose now, but really annoying, man. Really, really annoying situation here. But yeah, sucks for Till. Really does suck for Till. But yeah, enough talking about Till now. Jack Hermansson versus Chris Curtis. This is really good. Of course, Darren Till pulled out. Jack Hermansson was originally supposed to fight Darren Till. Now Chris Curtis steps in. Good for Chris Curtis, making money in his career. He's an older guy, 34 years old. He's an older guy, you know. He's about to turn 35. So good for Chris Curtis. You know, of course, he's not even ranked. And Jack Hermansson's how ranked? I think Jack Hermansson, if I'm honest with you, is number 7, 8. This will be really good for freaking Chris Curtis. Good for him. He's not even ranked, and he would have had to go through like a Dricus Duplessis to like get in that ranking spot, but he can just jump. You know, he can have to take on like a Nasruddin Amavov. I know Mavov's taking on, I think Amavov's taking on someone now, Joaquin Buckley, which is also a really good fight. At UFC Paris as well. But now, he's taking on Jack Hermansson, which is a very good matchup. Yeah, I think he wins against Jack Hermansson. I don't think Jack Hermansson wins. Like, some people have been telling me, like, dude, Hermansson's gonna get the win. People are just, like, saying stuff like that. Dude, Strickland, he lost to Strickland. And he lost unanimously. I don't know how it was a split decision at all. But he struggled a lot against Strickland. I think it'll be similar to that fight. I just think Chris Curtis is good enough to win. Like, he looked really good against Rodolfo Vieira. Fair play made it competitive, but Hermansson, he's got nothing on the feet. What's he gonna do? Show improved KO power out cold? Down goes Curtis. It's not like he's a rangy guy as well that can just pick you up. Like, he's more like a just high guard type guy, and I think Curtis will land some good body shots here. I like to see Hermansson going down to like a body shot. I don't even mind that. But Vieira didn't really go down, but Vieira is kind of tough. I don't see Hermansson out grappling him either. His Hermansson's wrestling, grappling, full force is just not the greatest, and even if he shows improvement, Curtis has great takedown defense. We saw that against Vieira. And Allen goes for heel hooks a lot, and I know Hermansson also does. I know Hermansson's a bigger level and better overall in that department than Brennan Allen, but he showed calmness against Allen. Even on short notice there again, showed calmness. I really do believe that he could beat Jack Hermansson here. He's a legit threat. I could see a body shot in the second round while Curtis is just beating him. And if that's not the case, I could see like a 30-27 easy performance by Chris Curtis here. I just think this guy's really good, man. He beat Phil Hawes. Was getting pieced up by Phil Hawes, but Let's be real. Phil Hawes is a legit threat himself in that division. We saw that against Darren win. So, yeah, I think Chris Curtis gets it. Good for Chris Curtis. If he wins this one, he'll be like number 8, number 7. And he can start looking at one more, then maybe, just maybe a title shot. Imagine we see Chris Curtis versus Alex Pereira. That'd be really good. That'd be really interesting. I think Pereira would chew him up and piece him up, but, like, that'd be really interesting. Chris Curtis, Israel Adesanya. But, yeah, I just don't think Hermansson wins it. Fair play, Hermansson beat Edmund Shavazian, but let's be real. Shavazian might be the freaking greatest. Not the great. Okay, let's calm down. Edmund Shavazian would probably be top 5 level if he had a gas tank. Let's be real. But yeah, he lost to Vittori. You know, he struggles. He gets KO'd here and there. People keep saying he has a granite chin. But he got stuck by Cannonier. And I know you're gonna say Cannonier has a great chin. No, Cannonier has great power. Chris Curtis does as well at middleweight. He's good. He's bulked himself up. I do believe Chris Curtis gets it. MMA news reaction. Sucks Till pulled out. Just wanted to give my little thoughts on this. In 2 weeks from now, we see it. I got Chris Curtis here. Body shot TKO. This is the MMA news reaction. Darren Till pulls out. Chris Curtis steps in to fight Jack Hermansson at UFC London. Good for Chris Curtis, and I think he wins it. Peace.